What is going on, guys? It's Brandon J, and today I have a really interesting video for you guys. Not only is the video interesting, but how we're capturing the video is interesting as well, because, well, I can move over here and you guys can still see me, and I can actually move over here and you guys can still see me. So basically today's video is going to be shot in VR, which is something we've never done here on the channel before. Basically, the end goal is we're going to be able to dive down, bring you guys along with us in VR, so as we pick up treasure, you guys can look around and look for treasure yourself. However, on today's video, you're still gonna have the capability to move your phone around, or if you have VR goggles, you can actually look around and see the world around you. So it's really, really cool. Today's video, I'm gonna be getting our feet wet in the treasure hunting world. We're gonna be showing you the tools that we use as treasure hunters. I'm gonna basically do a what's inside of my truck and what is inside of my jet ski. If you look over here, you can see the truck, and if you look over there, you can see Blue Bay. She's gray, but I still call her Blue Bay. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the most interesting part first. I'm gonna take you guys into the inner workings of Blue Bay and show you all the tools, all the tricks that I use to help me on my treasure adventures. Hi-ya. All right, guys, so first up we have Blue Bay, and basically this thing is my treasure hunting secret weapon right here. I can get to all the spots super fast with this thing, and there's a couple tools that I have on it that basically help me complete those adventures in the most efficient way possible. And yeah, one of the first things, and this is one of my favorite things, this is a fish finder. It's a hummingbird fish finder. I think it's the Helix 5. All this stuff's gonna be linked in the description below as an Amazon affiliate link. So if you guys do wanna check out this equipment, you can go down on the link in the description below and purchase it for yourself, or something like it to help you complete your adventures. Basically what this thing does is it allows me to go GPS where I'm at. It allows me to see the depth, the temperature, the contour of the bottom, but my favorite is it gives me GPS maps. So when I'm going in new bodies of water where I never know where I'm going, I can just follow the trace I went. I can follow it right back to the boat ramp so I end home safely. The next thing is gonna be back over here. So these back here are the fishing rod holders that I have, and basically I can put my fishing rods there. I can also hang my my bags and my backpacks, all my camera equipment on it, and that is pretty much it. Oh, I have a rack on the very back with a Yeti. Basically when I'm doing any fishing or anything like that, I can stand on the Yeti, or I can throw my scuba tanks or anything like that in the back of this right here. So now that we have the jet ski completed, we're gonna walk over to the truck, which may or may not be a mess. Most likely it is. I'm gonna show you the stuff that's inside the truck. Please don't judge me, please don't. Okay, I'm not proud of this. I am not proud of how messy this is, but this is the back of my truck. I have a topper on this. And basically this allows me to keep all of my tools and equipment dry. This is like the ultimate travel truck, and you have to have a topper or some type of topping system if you want to protect all your gear from the elements or people trying to steal it. This helps maximize the room to fit all of this crazy stuff. It's gonna be hard for me to show you all the stuff in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull out just a few of my essential treasure hunting items for you guys. First up right here is my metal detector. This thing is an essential piece of equipment, and basically this thing is extremely waterproof. I believe it is the Excalibur, or I'm not sure. I'll have it linked just like all my other equipment, but this thing is so useful. I've been able to dive in completely pitch black water with this and be able to find drones and stuff like that. This is your eyes and ears of what is uncovered that you can't traditionally see, if that makes sense. So metal detector is a really good tool to have. This is a dive bag or a fin bag, which houses all my fins, gear, stuff like that. This is really nice because you can transport just this bag from one dive spot to the next. And basically it holds my fins, goggles, dive belt, all that essential equipment goes into this right here. Okay, all right, this one This one's a little bit different. This is not for treasure hunting. This is a spear gun, but I do like to do all things water on my channel. So whether it is fishing, spear fishing, bow fishing, or diving, or treasure hunting, or anything water, just jet skiing out of my jet ski, I like to be able to do all things water. So this isn't an essential piece of equipment, but it is one of my favorite pieces of equipment just because I do enjoy spear fishing so much. So this is kind of cool. All right, this is gonna be one of the last items, just because this is, well, I got another one. Let's go dive flag. If you're gonna be diving and spearfishing, doing all that type of stuff, you gotta have a dive flag. Very, very important for your safety. The next is you have to have a trash bag. As a treasure hunter, it's cool to find all the good stuff, but you wanna be able to pick up the trash along the way. So that's where the trash bag comes into play. And this thing's filled with trash from one of my previous adventures. So good tip to have. I think that is pretty much it. I have a bunch of other gear, but it's non-essential stuff. I want to get the bare bones for you guys. Goggles, fins, dive flag. I guess I showed a jet ski. You don't really need that. Let's move inside of the truck and show you. I don't think it's a mess right now. I don't think it's a mess, which is good. So let's show you the inside of my truck. If you're a treasure hunter and like to make YouTube videos, I challenge you to keep it all clean. It's very, very difficult. All right, moving to the other side. Well, welcome to the inside of my truck. It's not dirty, it's clean, it's detailed for my last trip. However, it does have stuff just thrown in here. So on the inside, I like to keep my camera equipment and like essential items. This right here, this beautiful spray painted thing, this is like my go bag, my like ready go bag. Basically, if I just have like camera equipment or anything, I just kind of toss into this. It's a half waterproof, but this right here is my full-fledged let's go film some stuff today bag. This is like a Yeti complete submergible dry bag. Put tens of thousands of dollars of equipment inside of it. I trust this thing completely. I wear it as a backpack, but that is like my essential bag when I'm out filming. It could be rainy, wet, jet ski type stuff. That's a perfect bag. This monster right here, this is my computer. So I actually do travel with my computer. When I reach the destination, I put it into my hotel or whatever. And basically, I like having the best computer with me as possible, which is like my big desktop. So it's an iMac Pro, and I like to use that because it's a big screen. It's a little bit more comfortable to edit on. But inside the truck, it's pretty much bare minimum stuff. I can take you to the front seat, but it's literally just the steering wheel. That's it. I like to keep my back seat full of gear and my front seat's completely open. So that's pretty much it. Let me show you the outside of the truck. There's some really, really cool parts there. All right, so next up, we're talking about the last part. We're talking about the outside of my truck. This is Black Bay. If you guys have watched my videos previously, you know this is my beautiful truck. I take so much pride in this thing. I do have some pretty essential, not essential, but some really helpful pieces of equipment on the truck. I have a rack on top of it. I don't know the name of it. It's like a Prinsu or something like that. I do have KC lights all the way around the truck. So I have a KC 50-inch light bar up front. I have a KC light bar on this side. I have one on the other side as well. And on the very back, I have another KC light. It also brings me to the basket that I have on top of the topper, which I already mentioned. And this is the very last thing. I have this big thing right there, which is actually scuba tanks. I keep 4 massive scuba tanks up there. It keeps them from rolling around in the back. And I don't scuba dive a ton. So when I'm on my adventures and I do need to scuba dive, just hop to the top of the truck, winch that thing open, get the scuba tanks out. But off-road tires, so basically whenever I'm in muddy situations or anything like that, it just helps me get in and out of all the places I want to adventure. But I think that is pretty much it. So there you have it. There are the essential items for a treasure hunter or treasure YouTuber or just an adventurer who likes to dive down in the water. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed going through Black Bay and through Blue Bay and just seeing some of the equipment that I use on my daily adventures here on YouTube. I want to say big thank you to YouTube for just kind of getting us into the VR world. It's something that I'm really, really excited to do more in the future. Like I said, this is just the very beginning. This is both of us getting our feet wet for the first time. However, I do plan for some crazy videos here on YouTube where eventually we dive down and look for treasure in the VR world. So I'm diving down, I'm able to look around, you guys are able to look around with me. It's something that could be really, really insane for both you and myself. So I'm really excited for the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you guys on the next adventure.